Hello and welcome. I'm so grateful and excited that you are joining me today. Welcome back to Yoga Empowerment Color Series, where we explore the connection between movement, energy, color, and self-awareness. Today, we are working with the color Indigo and focusing on the third eye chakra. Before we begin, take a moment to set up your calm, quiet space around you. You may wish to dim the lights or light a candle. Remove all your distractions or create a peaceful environment where you can move slowly and turn your attention inward. If you have indigo navy or a deep purple clothing, you may choose to wear it today. Color can affect us in subtle but powerful ways, and the color indigo is often associated with awareness, intuition, and mental clarity. The third eye is located in the center of the forehead between the eyebrows. This energy center is connected to our ability to see clearly, not only with our eyes, but with our inner perception and our intuition. When this chakra is balanced, we may feel focused, calm, aware, and able to trust our inner guidance. We feel mentally clear and able to see situations with understanding and perspective. But when this energy center becomes blocked or out of balance, we may feel overwhelmed, stuck in overthinking, mentally foggy, or disconnected from our intuition. The color indigo represents insight, wisdom, and deep awareness. In the body, this color is often associated with the brain, the nervous system, and the ability to process thoughts and experiences clearly. Through today's practice, we will use gentle movement, balance, breath, awareness, and moments of stillness to help quiet the mind and create space for clarity. As you move through this class, imagine a soft indigo light at the center of your forehead. Okay, with every inhale, allow the light to expand. And with every exhale, release the tension, release the mental noise, and release the overthinking. This practice is not about doing more. It's about becoming more aware in the present moment and more connected to your inner wisdom. So let's get started. So let us begin on our mat. I'm going to be in a kneeling pose or sitting on my heels. I'm going to sit up nice and tall and engage through the spine. So I'm going to pull in my abdominals, pull my shoulder blades back and down, and then elevate through the shin so it's parallel to the floor. Hands can be just resting on the thighs. And let's take a nice deep breath in. And exhale, release that back out. This seated pose is excellent for meditation, and it can help to open and balance the third eye. So I want you to think about grounding down into the earth. So feeling your shin bones, ankles, and tops of your feet flat against the earth. Really connecting and grounding in. And then bringing that energy straight up through the spine with your breath, stimulating that third eye. Bring it all the way up and in, and then exhale, let that go. Perfect. Release the hands. Let's add the arms. Inhale, reach up with the breath. Exhale, reach wide. Let it float back down. The breath. Bring the breath in. And exhale, float back down. Let's add the gaze to, again, follow the hands and the arms. So inhale, I'm going to look up towards the hands. with that third eye. And then exhale, drive your eyes down towards your thighs or the earth. And again, let's move in rhythm with the breath, move in rhythm with the body, and just starting to get warmed up. Let's go one more time. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, let it float back down. Gaze at the thighs. Good. Release the gaze, come back to center. Let's fall onto one side of your mat or one side of your hips. Let's go into a single leg forward fold. So I'm going to lengthen out my left leg. My inner leg is going to come in, my right foot on the inner thigh. I'm going to rotate everything towards that lengthened leg. Again, sitting up tall, belly in, shoulder blades back. Again, inhale, watch the gaze comes up. Exhale, let's go into a nice, easy, gentle forward fold. So here you can reach along the floor. Okay, you can reach in the air, or you can reach towards the toes. So whatever feels good here. We're going to hold for 3 breaths. As I contract my quad, push your knee down, and contract my shin, pull my toes back. Breathe into that. Exhale, let it go. See if you can lean into it a little bit further. So you're trying to bring your third eye towards your knee or towards the earth. I trust my inner wisdom. Going a little further on the exhales. Inhale, back to center. Let's switch sides. I'm going to bring my left instep onto my right thigh. Inhale, look up towards your hands. Exhale, reach towards that leg. One leg forward fold. I'm pushing down again. So really contract that top side of the leg while the bottom side of the leg relaxes. Good. Third eye coming down towards the earth. Inhale in. Imagine that indigo light at the center of your forehead, just glowing and healing and releasing as you move your body here. 3 deep breaths. Exhale, fall forward a little bit further. Perfect. Come back to center. Let's lengthen both legs out into a 2-legged seated fold. Inhale, reach up. Look up towards the palms. Exhale, third eye towards the knees, towards the earth. Again, contracting both legs now. Breathe in nice and deep. In through the third eye, down through the spine, and into the earth. My mind is calm and clear. This pose encourages introspection and helps to calm the mind. Okay, inhale and exhale. Good, sitting back up tall. Let's scooch our hips forward. We're going to roll down nice and slowly. And we're going to bring our knees into our chest. Okay, so you're grabbing the outside of the knees or right in front of the shin, wherever you can reach. Think about the back being flat against the earth and grounding. Okay, so I feel my pelvis. I pull my abdominals in, so I feel my low back touching. And then I pull my shoulder blades back to feel my upper back touching against the earth. Give me 1 deep breath here. Inhale. On the exhale, you're going to pull your forehead towards your knees. Okay, inhale, release back down. See if you can feel that nice supported spine. Exhale, pull in again. Third eye towards the knees. Good, inhale, come back. Nice flat spine. And one more time, we'll exhale. And bring that forehead towards the knees. Perfect. From here, we're going to go into a supported shoulder stand. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to start to put your hands on the ground. You're going to start to lift your hips up to the sky or lift it off the mat. I'm going to reach underneath with my hands. I'm going to support my pelvis. Okay, and I shouldn't be looking at you. I'm going to keep my head, my neck, and my spine all lined up. Okay, and you're slowly lifting your hips a little higher, higher, higher to the sky. Okay, you can play around with leg movements. So I'll straighten my left leg, and then I'll straighten my right leg, or you can straighten both legs. So again, squeezing those thighs, pulling your toes towards you, lengthening through the spine. And we'll hold here, take a couple deep breaths. I want to make sure you can keep your elbows in too. Don't let them flare out wide. But again, stimulating the spine, calming the mind. We're going to go 3 deep breaths here. Good. One more deep breath. Feeling relaxed, feeling lengthened, feeling calm. Good. Okay, slowly come out of it under control. Okay, so I'm going to slowly lower my pelvis back down. You can use your hands and your core to hold you. Okay, from here, we're going to go into a little spinal roll. And we're going to roll back up to a seated position. Okay, scooch back a little bit. My legs are crossed. Let's roll forward and come back into child's pose. Okay, hips are going to be pulled back towards your heels, hands forward. 2 big toes are touching. And I'm going to release my shoulders, my neck, and my head. And you can either hang the head or you can place that third eye right on the earth, okay? For some grounding, for some stillness, and for some breath work. I want you to think about lengthening through the arms, rounding through the third eye, feeling new energy come up into the earth, into your body, and pulling your hips back towards your heels. Hold here in stillness. Breathe through this movement and enjoy the calmness, the peacefulness. Good. Let's take this forward. We'll come into a little bit harder pose, get some muscles working here. We're going to come up into a plank. So hands directly underneath your elbows and shoulders. Let's line it up. Shoulders are back and down, belly is in. Glutes are tucked under slightly. 3 breaths here. One more deep breath. Good. Let's lower down through the hips. Come into an upward facing dog, pulling your shoulder blades back. Looking forward. Today I'm looking up into the sun. You might be looking into the moon. Or picture what you want to be looking at. Picture peace and calmness and relaxation. Picture that indigo light right at the third eye getting brighter and brighter because you're putting your attention on it. Good. From here, let's come up. Flip the back toes. We're going to come into downward facing dog. I'm going to alternate the heels back and forth. Press my left heel down, press my right heel down. Let's stretch through that entire body and just clear out any negative energies, any chaos, any overwhelming thoughts. Push both heels down and hold. 3 deep breaths. Just let it all go. Every time you breathe in positivity and stillness and peace. Every time you exhale, you let go tension, overwhelming thoughts, and the chaos. Good. From here, let's step the right foot forward. Flatten the back foot. Let's come into warrior one. Rotating the hips forward, lengthening through the arms. Inhale, come up. Exhale, sink down into your pose. Inhale, come up. Exhale, sink a little deeper. One more time. Perfect. Come down and hold. Hold here. 3 breaths. Keep trying to squeeze the glutes. Trying to rotate your hips forward. I'm really feeling a good stretch back through the hips. My third eye is glowing. Good. Release the arms. Come around behind. And we're going to clasp the hands behind. Okay, we're going to come into humble warrior pose. So you're going to send your hips back. Upper body is going to fall into the inside of that right leg. And you're going to lift your arms up towards the sky. Okay, deep hip stretch through here. Again, bringing your third eye or your forehead towards the earth for grounding, for clarity, for clearness. Good. Let's go one more deep breath. Good. Push back up to center. Release the arms. Arms come up. Lift the back toe. Exhale. Release the arms back down. Let's step back in a plank. Inhale and hold. 3 deep breaths. Exhale. Let it go. Good job, you guys. I trust my intuition. I trust my intuition. Let's lower down. Let's go into an upward facing dog. So anytime, again, we can loosen the body, release tension down the spine, stretch out the muscles. All the energy has potential to go to any of the chakras, really, and give them more energy, to clear out any stagnant energy or negative energy. Inhale. Pull your shoulder blades back, squeeze your hips, press your hips forward, and then straighten out through those legs. Good. Let's flip in a downward facing dog. Push both heels down, pull the forehead between the hands. Good. Even I feel my diaphragm, my rib cage feels bigger. I can bring in more air. I can feel it stretch more. I can get in a deeper breath. And I want you to feel that too. Good. Okay, let's step the left foot forward, up into the space between the hands. Flatten that back foot, reach the arms up. Inhale, come up. Exhale, sink down. Inhale, come up, pushing through the heel. Exhale, come back down. One more time. Exhale, sink down and hold. 3 breaths here. Keeping that leg all lined up, 90 degrees. Really squeezing and trying to open through that hip. A little more, a little more. Good. Release the hands around to the back of the body. Grab those fingers, interlace them, and then we'll drop just the upper half into the instep of that left leg. And I'm going to reach my arms up towards the sky. 3 deep breaths here as you sink down deep, third eye towards the earth. Very good, guys. My mind is clear. My mind is focused. Come back up to center. Release the hands. Inhale up. Let's turn that back foot. Exhale, come down. Step back in a plank. Inhale and hold. And breathe. Very good, very good. Inhale again. Feel clear. Feel aware. Let's lower down. Upward facing dog. Trying to go a little bit further this time. Really focusing on that upper back. I see most people can bend their low backs, which tends to put too much pressure in that area. So I'm going to squeeze my butt and pull my abs in to help protect the low back. And then I'm trying to focus more in that thoracic spine just to get more energy, more curve up in there, more flexibility. Needs more of a release, usually in your upper back. So let's try to think about pressing the heart forward, opening the heart, and sending energy up to that third chakra, third eye chakra. Okay, let's flip, downward facing dog. Lift your hips to the sky, press those heels down, hold here. One more deep breath. You're doing really well. Good. From here, we're going to step both feet up into the space between the hands. Fall into your forward fold. And then from here, we're actually going to go into your big toe pose. So you're going to grab your index finger and your middle finger and your thumb, and you're going to grab your big toes, okay? 2 big toes, 3 points of your feet on the floor. So I feel the base of my big toe on the floor, the base of my pinky and my heel grounded on the floor. Grabbing my big toes, I'm going to pull myself down a little further. Big breath in. Again, contracting through the front of the body. My quads, my shins are pressing back. My abs are pulling myself down. And I'm pulling on my big toes to help me pull a little bit further. Okay, let's hold that though. Let's hold that. Pull the forehead towards your knees. And trying to stay calm with your slow breath and your positivity and the thoughts of your mind of peace. Perfect. Release those toes. Arms come wide. Stand all the way up. Big breath in. Let's come into mountain pose. Release that back down. Open through the palms. Okay. Feet hip width apart. Okay. Knees are soft. I'm going to tuck my pelvis under. So using my glutes, my abs, and rolling my shoulder blades back. Where should the chin be? Let's go parallel to the floor. 3 deep breaths in a nice, powerful mountain pose. Feeling the tree roots come out, even up high from your hips, down through your legs, right down into the earth. Really grounding down and feeling that energy, that support, that love deep down into the earth. Spend a few moments here grounding and feeling and being in the present moment. How far did you picture those roots going down into the earth? They can go all the way down to the very center of the earth, the very core. And once you can get that visualization down that far, see if you can picture the energy coming all the way back up through the earth, into the tree roots of your body, into your feet, and sending that energy up through your joints, through all of your chakras, through all of your spine, and then picture the energy growing in your third eye. Enjoy this for 2 more breaths. Keep the focus here, keep the visualization, keep the feeling. Try not to let yourself wander. 1 more deep breath. Perfect. Okay, we're going to do 1 final balance pose. We're going to get into eagle pose. So I'm going to shift over to my left leg. I'm going to cross my right leg over my left. I'm going to put my toe on the ground for now. Arms are going to come up. Right arm underneath the left And you're going to kind of spiral around until you can't anymore and just hold it. Okay, so bottom leg is over and touching. If you would like to go to the next level, you can lift your leg up. You're going to sit more into a one-legged squat and you're going to hold here. Okay, or you can keep rotating that leg around behind the other leg as well. Okay, let's hold here for 3 breaths. I feel steady and I feel present. I feel steady and I feel present. I feel steady and I feel present. Perfect. When you're ready, try to come out of it under control. So starting to loosen the arms and the leg, uncross the leg, plant it flat on the earth. Okay, let's go to the other side. I'm going to shift my weight to the right. Cross your left leg over your right, place it on the ground. Arms come up, left arm under the right. Spiral around until you can't do it anymore, and just hold where you are. You can hold here or you can sit in balance. Okay, breathe in with me. Draw your awareness inward. I am focused and I am centered. I am focused and I am centered. I am focused and I am centered. One more deep breath. Good. Let's release the hands. Uncross the legs. Come back to center. Plant it down. Back into mountain pose. Go right back into the visualization of grounding into the earth. Feel power. Feel love. Feel strength shooting up through the earth right to that third eye. Let's go 3 deep breaths here. Perfect. From here, we're going to come back down to our kneeling position. So I'm just going to bend my knees, come back down to my mat. Sitting on my heels, my 2 big toes touching underneath me. Sitting up tall and engaging and really lengthening through that spine again. We're going to go into a little bit of mini meditation, some final affirmations for you to think about, and some closing words. So rest comfortably here. Bring your awareness to the space between your eyebrows. Imagine a soft indigo light glowing at your third eye. With each inhale, clarity expands. And with each exhale, mental noise softens. Now, allow insight to come. Allow the calmness to come. Allow your awareness to gently emerge. Trust what arises for you. Trust what settles. I'm going to bring my palms together, my thumbs at my heart in prayer pose. I'm going to continue with 5 affirmations that you can repeat after me, or you can let the words settle into your own body. I trust my intuition. My mind is clear and focused. I release the overthinking. I see with clarity and wisdom. I am guided from within. Place your hands on your heart. Some closing words. Clarity does not come from forcing answers. Clarity emerges when we slow down, when we listen, and when we create new space. New space in our minds, new space in our bodies. Carry this calm awareness with you today. Thank you for being here, and namaste.